2021, the finale episode. This is 21 Days to 49 Coach at First Sight. This is Master Coach A coming in live from Decaf Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. Today we're going to be talking about space, and that's the very reason why I am right here where our space is all about. So tonight, okay, as I celebrate my birthday with my fellow coaches, with my fellow game changers, I want you to know that this space has always been the space for everyone's celebration. So yes, I just said tonight because normally we celebrate our birthdays, we celebrate gatherings, we celebrate all the great things at night at Decaf Coffee Republic. When we started at Decaf Coffee Republic way back in PSM, every single night we have an activity. Every single night we have something to offer to our clients. Every single night we have something to offer to our partners. And today, I'd like to share with you all the things that we've been doing every single night at Decaf Coffee Republic, because these are three types of partnerships that you need to nurture if you want to become the coach at first sight in your chosen domain and territory. So let's begin. I'm going to tour you here at Decaf Coffee Republic inside Pioneer Center here at Pioneer Street, corner Brixton and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. This is across Bayanihan Center. And right now at the back, you can see this is the parking space, the parking lot of Pioneer Center, PC, the iconic PC here in Pasig City. So this is our stairs. So we're going up right now. So Decaf Coffee Republic is on the second floor, right where I started the live. Beside that is actually the space, the office for Life Coach Philippines. So right now I'm touring you Decaf Coffee Republic. So this is our second home. This is our second space. And welcome to our space here in Pasig City. All right, this one, okay, so for many of you who've been following Decaf Coffee Republic, this one, we brought this from PSM. So this is something that we use during our celebrations, one of our anniversaries. And this is a decorations that we're going around the world. And we continue to hold this right now because until at this moment in time, Decaf is celebrating 50th year this coming November. We uphold our mission, our vision, Decaf in every city, in every region, in every nation. So, welcome to our space.
Happy birthday!
All right, so that one is my husband. Okay, so just say hello. Okay, so that's my husband, and one of the partnerships that you need to develop when you start your coaching professions or any professions that you do is your partnerships with your providers. And one of the providers in this space is a provider of art inspirations, and one of those is actually my husband with these beautiful paintings on my back. So he did his first solo exhibit here in Decaf when we launched Decaf, when we inaugurated Decaf 02/0/2020 last year. So if you get to visit here, you'll see beautiful inspirations of paintings, life, forestry, scenery that truly it would really inspires you. And all right, one of the many early partnerships that I had in Decaf way back in PSM is our partnership with Celia. Hello Tito Angela, if you're watching. So this is Celia. Okay, so before we started Decaf, I saw this I think in Greenbelt, and I told our OM, our coach Rizal, I want Celia. So Celia is the giver, okay, the provider of this beautiful. Let me just do this, okay. All right, here, okay. So if you visit, there's gonna be two. You call it tumba in Filipino, right? Okay, so this is rocking chair, and this is a source of comfort for many people. Not only for elders, but of course, Tito would always say that this is supposed to be for our elders. But when you get to visit Decaf Coffee Republic, this is one of the space. This is one of the area where you can really truly find comfort, where you can relax, and you can enjoy being here. All right, now I just want to stand here. All right, so at this point, okay, this is a big. Like, I'm sure you can see it's a mirror. Everyone can just wave your hands so they know it's a real. Okay, so this is a real, okay, so it's a real big mirror, okay. Way back in the first space, we have this big white wall, and this area will not allow us to have that provisions for white wall. So instead, what we have is this big mirror, which I think you like when you do that. Okay, when you wave, you get to see a lot of people. Even if you want to have your quiet time, if you want to be just you get to see beautiful people moving, and that gives you a lot of life. All right, so yeah, and the beautiful part here in our new home, we got our own restroom, one for male, one for female. So this is beautiful. All right, so let me do you here. Okay, so this is one area. Again, we got mirrors here on the side, but this is one beautiful addition. Okay, in the first decap, we had this area counter, but that's not really in the counter for the preparation. So today here in decap, we got this area counter, and you can order, you can see the menu, and you can watch Coach Rog and Coach Janet and Coach Rizal preparing your food and your drinks if you sit here. So I think that's also a source of inspirations for you. Yeah, you want to try? So visit us one of these days. And I just heard earlier that's going to be the curfew is going to be starting at 12 o'clock this coming June 15th. So that's going to be tomorrow. So I think we will have to start adjusting again our operating hours, so you can see us a little later at night and have a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, and some cakes and desserts here at this beautiful counter. All right. Next up is, I think I'm going to do this. Okay. So this is chiller. Okay. Obviously, this is chiller. So now, if you come here in full operations, this is with a lot of cakes. Not really. When we started Decaf Coffee Republic, we only have 3 cakes, and that's if you're starting your business, you're starting your coffee shop. One thing that I also want you to understand is that you must be very, very mindful of the inventories that you have in your life. So if you are doing life coaching as well, you have to be very mindful what are the inventories that you are taking on. So one of the partnerships that you also need to understand is who's going to be your service provider for your tools, for your resources, for your toolkits, because that's going to be very important when you do and elevate and accelerate your business. In this part, okay, so yes. Okay, so this one, okay. This piano, okay, I just want to honor, just in case the giver can watch this, okay. This piano is a gift, okay. This was given to us by the owner of our first and former, the first space of the Coffee Republic Pioneer Street Market PSM. So, Coach Rizal will call him Lolo. Okay, so Mr. Randall, thank you for this beautiful piano. This has been a source of inspirations for many people. Every single night, way back in PSM, when we had our first branch, every single night, every Friday, we have our open mic. So it's an open mic Friday where people will sing, perform, do their poetry, and do their expressions of themselves. And this piano have been a witness to many talents, many individuals who start expressing themselves. And so when you do life coaching, one of the things that's really a gift to what you do is allowing people to be who they are, allowing them to show themselves, and allowing them to express themselves where normally they cannot express themselves in a space. So having a regular activity, having a regular events where your clients, where your audience can see you and they can raise their hands and say yes to you is also an add-on when you start your coaching business. And so right now, okay, so I'm here, okay, I never really had a chance to perform, okay, on the stage as singing professional because I don't sing. But I've seen a lot of people perform in this space, and their performance truly inspired me to continue and to move on and to whatever the struggle, whatever is going to be your challenges when you do your coaching professions, you need to have a space, you need to have a spot, you need to have this continuous flow of inspiration and a spot where you will see your point of motivation. So this area here, this stage where a lot of people would express themselves, would sing, would perform, is truly a source and a point of motivations for me. Whenever I hear people talk and share their thoughts. It's a motivations for me to be able to see and hear more of their heart's desire. What are the things that they want? What are the things that are important to them? And this space is a space of expression. So when you talk about space, when you build your space, it is important that you also see if you got a specific point where you can start seeing motivations flowing, inspiration flowing, and motivations is coming through it to you. Okay, so you need that motivation part. Okay, so in this is original. Okay, so this is from the first Decaf Coffee Republic, and this is created by really top talented people. And I want to honor Elise if you're watching right now. This is really a work of the hands of Elise and Arlene, and there's a lot of creative artists who started this project with them. So thank you, Elise and Arlene, if you're watching, thank you so much. So the prayer world is still here. It's still under original format and it's still beautiful. And you can still see all your prayer notes in there. And for those of you who used to visit Decaf Coffee Republic there at PSM, and remember that box where you drop your prayers, okay, that big box when we started, it's now little, it's kind of cute, but it still serves the same purpose, okay? So we cannot have that big box, but here's still your prayers. We continue to pray for you. We continue to speak blessings for the things that you have been praying and believing God to give you, okay? So this part, it's now a smaller version of what you had and we used to enjoy in the first area. But this is cozy and this is my favorite space. This is where a lot of my coaching activities happen. At the back, this is still gift from Sir Randall, and we got our books, okay? And one thing that I truly appreciate in this part is our shofar. So I don't blow this. This is Coach Rizel's task, okay? So she does, okay? So just visit Decaf, maybe during closing or early in the morning if you want to hear Coach Rizel blow the shofar, okay? So this is a beautiful space. And one thing that's really good here is you can get the natural lighting. So I don't know if you can see, but it's a natural lighting here. And it kind of hot at a certain moment. It kind of very warm. But we need vitamin C. We need natural light. We need the sunlight. And this is one area where we can have that. And this is the nursery area. And this is being really nurtured. Thank you so much, Coach Candy Ten, for doing this. Okay, so we also got plants. Okay, so we have plans of that's outside. Okay, so we have plans of having this as a greenery area. So see and tune in how we can convert all these spaces to what we always wanted it to be. Okay, now right at that area earlier when I went where our stage is actually at my back. Okay, so I'm under position here. You can see Bayanihan. Okay, so that's we are across Bayanihan, but you have to get inside the parking lot of Pioneer Center or PC, the iconic PC, so you get to see us. Okay. This sofa, okay, so the highlight of the sofa, obviously the sofa. Okay, so but I remember one of the concerns of Coach Rizel when we were starting is many people get to sleep in our sofa. Like real. So I remember one day she called me and she was so concerned because people get to sleep in the sofa. And I told her, isn't it that's the very purpose of it having it? And if people can relax, people can, like just like doze off, people can take a nap and they're comfortable and they are secure to do that in our space. Be grateful, be thankful. And right now, our sofa, okay, have an added inspirations, an added touch of inspirations, of course, the paintings of Mr. Danny Puerto. He's a coach and my husband. Okay, now let me show you our. All right, so now it's set up for my birthday, so it's kind of surprise. So I'm surprised. So they did this. Okay, I'm not sure if they did this for this live episode or they did this for tonight. I'm not really sure. Okay, but the thing here is it's beautiful because you can see that this place we can convert. Now, the beautiful part here is unlike the first part, the first area where it's so big and you can't occupy it in a more intimate manner. This one have an accordion. So if you want a smaller area, you want a smaller space, we can just put the accordion in there and you can have a smaller area, a more intimate space. But if you want like, we've got churches that doing their services here every Sunday. So this is the whole area. Okay, this is big enough for you to have your party. This is big enough for you to have your intimate conversations with private meetings, maybe, or having a church. Okay, so we got books and we got a lot of books. So if you're looking for a space, for a new home for your books, welcome. Okay, we're accepting books, donations. I will take care of that. Don't worry. So let me try this. So this is a practice. Okay. So there's no cake. There's no cake, but there's like 49 here. So I assume there's gonna be a cake later on. Okay, so now it's a change thing because it's a different thing. I don't know if you can take it. So if you're not celebrating with us tonight, we're not going live, but at least now you have this picture, you have this idea that we're gonna have our celebrations tonight here at Decaf Coffee Republic. Don't worry, did you get to see all the people with their masks? So I'm the only person not wearing the mask, obviously, because they said that if I put my mask, ano daw, magmamambol. Okay, so you're not gonna be hearing me so much. Okay, so on my last stop, okay, so we're not finished yet. On my last stop is, if you move a little closer on this part is, perhaps we have our conference area. Okay, there we go. Okay. So the good part here is, if you stay here, if you occupy this space for your intimate gathering, for your small group meetings, at night, this is just like so beautiful. So you're on top, you can see the road, you can see some movements there of the cars, and you can start seeing the parking lot starting to like be clear of the movements. And one of the things that inspires me when I do my class inside in this space is that I realize that at the end of the day, no matter how chaotic, no matter how so many movements do you have in your life, at the end of the day, things will come to peace. Time will always come where all of these things will settle down. So, as a life coach, okay, many times we forget that this is not a profession that we can really do alone. I'm sure you've heard this over and over again. But today, as I come to my finale episode, I'd like to tell you that truly there are three partnerships that you need to really have in place, to establish, to nurture, and to keep no matter how successful you become. So when I started, there are three types of relationships that I truly nurtured, and until today I'm nurturing. The first part is partnership with my accountability partners. The people you've seen earlier, the people who greeted me, the people who welcomed me, the people who facilitated and made all these things possible. All of these are accountability partners. They've served a purpose in my life. And when we started, they're not a coach like me, but they are the people who did not only cheer me, but they are the people whom I'm able to share what I wanted to do in life. And so they are the people who reminds me as well of my passion, who reminds me of our directions, who reminds me of where are we supposed to be going, what are our plans, okay? So many of them are my directors here in Decaf Coffee Republic. Many of them are senior coaches who started the profession with us, and over, they've been my accountability partners, because when I tell my students, when I tell my partners, when I tell my directors, this is something that we can do, these people are super duper good at reminding where we are, reminding, cheering me on, and allowing me to remember that indeed we started with a purpose and a reason. Another partnership that you need to develop, that you need to nurture, is your partnership with your service providers. So I've shown you our service providers, my husband, the provider of the paintings, the provider of Celia, the provider of piano, the provider of space, the provider of every great things that you can see in a space, in your space. This ain't something that's gonna happen overnight, and you can make it happen all by yourself. You need to have partners. You need to have partners who will provide you with what you need. Not only tools, not only coaching tools, not only coaching toolkits or resources, but you need people who will be able to provide you things that will truly make your space truly nurturing for your client. And that would allow your client to raise their hands to you with so much trust that they know you are not working alone, that they know you are in partnership with other people who care also for them. And last but not the least, you need to develop, you need to nurture your partnerships with your audience. Now, when we started Decaf Coffee Republic, one thing that I did, and I'm still doing today is to create talks and events. Every single night we have events, we have talks, we have something to offer because we treat our audience as our partners. And when you treat them as partners, you don't look to them and you don't respond to their voices when you have made the sale and they have a complaint. Treating your clients, treating your audience as your partners, it means that even before they make that first move to hire you, even before they get their wallet and give it to you for an exchange of product or services, you are already in partnership with them and you are allowing them to see their importance with you. You have heard it over and over. They said, put your money where your mouth is. And this is where my money is. I'm putting my mouth here in this space. This is the Coffee Republic. This is our space. This is our home. This is our hub. This space make everything possible for us to nurture, to develop, to grow. But more than that, this space is also our place of comfort, our place of healing, our place of recovery, a place where we get to connect with God, a place where we get to connect with godly men and women, a place where we get to connect with ourselves, a place where for us to be the partner whom we are to be, so we can get all this beautiful partnership, this space allow us to grow. So when you are starting your coaching business, when you are coaching and you're starting to professionalize your coaching skill, think about the space. Where do you stay? Where do you spend most of your time? Where do you meet your partners? Where do you refer your clients to? Where do you see your clients, your audience growing? Where do you see them in times of chaos? Where do you see them in terms of trouble? Where do you see them in times of great need? With me, I have Decaf Coffee Republic. This is a home. This is a space. This is a safe space for everyone. I look forward to the day, to the future where we can again operate this 24 by 7. But even then, even if we have physical location, limitations with our physical space because we cannot operate yet 24 by 7, our heart still operates 24 by 7. And if you have a space that is safe, if you have a nurturing space, then your heart can also operate 24 by 7. In life coaching, it is truly the heart that needs to operate. Now, for my gift today, I'm turning 29. I think it's already past 12, so I already turned 20. I already turned 49. So I'm now 49 years old. And right after this video stop, okay, you've got 49 minutes, all right? 49 minutes to bless our space, to bless someone else. Here's the deal. For my gift today, so I hope my operations team is watching. So they're watching right now actively, okay? For the next 49 minutes after I turn off, okay, I ask you to bless the cup by blessing another group, by blessing another person, by blessing a space, by blessing people who serve you in a particular space. Send them some food, send them some drinks, send them anything from Decaf Coffee Republic. And for the next 49 minutes, every item that you will order, 49 pesos of that is gonna be on my bill. So if you order a product worth 99 pesos, I'll take care of the 49, you take care of the 50 pesos. Is that okay? So 49 minutes less 49 pesos for 49 clients, for 49 groups that you want to bless. So hop in, join me as I celebrate my 49th birthday. 49, 49, 49. 49 pesos, less 49 pesos for the next 49 minutes for you to be able to bless and send a blessing to 49 space, 49 people, 49 service providers, or maybe 49 people whom allowed you to grow and become who you are today. This is Master Coach A. 21 days to 49 coaches first sight. Thank you for joining with me for the last 21 days. And I'll see you again in my next journey. This journey of Coach at First Sight is actually a book. And for those of you who joined me for 21 days, let me know, share with me your works, what you have done with all the toolkits that I've sent to you. Okay, if you participated in 21 days from day 1 until today, if you get to participate in all of those activities, in all of those challenges, and you're able to be part of my gift, my book goes to you for free with my autograph, with my signature upon its publications. Thank you so much for being part of my 21 days. I am 49 years old today, and I look forward to seeing you on my 50th birthday. Hopefully by that I can meet with me, with your tribe. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Monday. Everyone have a great week ahead of you. May you celebrate your wins for the week, and may you remember that today someone is inviting you to be a blessing. Good day, everyone. This is Master Coach A signing off. It's my birthday. Happy birthday to everyone who's celebrating their birthday. Happy birthday, MJ. To everyone who said yes to me, maraming pong salamat. Signing off. This is the finale episode of 21 Days to 49 Coach at First Sight. I'll see you again. Bye-bye. Labang boom. Labang boom. Labang